Welcome, Pisces, to your February 2021 reading for the month. At least the first part, right? Let's scroll it on over. This is the 1111 Wheel of Life board, and it's what I use to do my spreads, and it really digs in deep. And it has astrology, numerology, tarot, as well as it has a medicine wheel built in it, like our ancient ancestors used to do. Now, unlike a lot of people, I do mine a little different. There's no right or wrong. But what I've been guided to do is to always start in the middle here with great spirit, as we are co-creators with the divine, and it's out of respect that I do so. All right, my lovelies, we're going to start off with Whispers of Love. I have changed up the decks that we're using, but all decks have been pre-shuffled, pre-smudged, and I also meditated with Archangel Michael. Here we go. I cut the deck to get your energy involved, Pisces, and with great spirit speaks. And it says, the union of hearts, a connection defies explanation, a love connection, no less. And this is a 10 because it's a 28. And I say that because when you add 2 plus 8, it reduces to 10. I call these, or what I've learned to call these, is a 10 to 1, which means a cycle is now complete and you have started a whole new cycle. I do see birds coming in, returning like spring almost. I see this beautiful yellow background, which is this new beginning. And then also, look, all these beautiful flowers blooming. Very nice, Pisces. So something is complete, and now we start fresh and new. I'm very excited. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to bump the camera. I was just adjusting my chair, and I did. Okay, now we're going to go to the Good Tarot. We'll get a little tarot involved. We're going to use this for our earth, air, fire, and water signs. Okay, in the east, this is where the sun rises, and this is our air. This is where things are communicated, either telepathically or we think about them. It's our thoughts. It has to do with mind and concepts. So we're going to go right over here and place that. Page of Water. Okay, let's go south node to our earth realm. 8 of Fire. Now keep in mind that we are having a disseminating moon right now. It's going from Gemini. Well, it was in Leo, but it's transitioning from Gemini next to Sagittarius, I believe. So here we go. Our west, our fire. This is where our ancestors speak. Empress. Holy cow. Jeez, Pisces. Okay, north node, water, the world. Are you serious? Are you serious? What is going on, Pisces? Okay, so we're going to go over this a little bit. We've got this in our air. It's from the 5D. It's communicating a page of water. Water is all about emotions, and it's a cup. Now look. Some of these lotus flowers here are very significant because they come up from the dirt, which is where you've planted seeds. And think of this as a flower that's planted, that grows and doesn't get to come up to the light till it surfaces and blooms. And this is a fish, right? The fish tail, so a mermaid here. And I think this has to do with you, Pisces. A lot to do with your energy. So there's something developing here for you, Pisces. Let's go ahead and look at your south node, earth realm. 8 of Fire is all about communication, as well as I feel like it's going to be out of the blue. Like you certainly don't expect a panda bear to be on the edge of this woods. And then it looks like this child, what do they have? Looks like they went to like the fair. It's a child. It's a fan. Okay. So I think you're going to get a message, Pisces, or deliver a message, however it resonates. A message is going to transpire something unexpected for sure, and very loving. As we move into the Empress, you have a 3. So you have a page, which is like an 11, okay? And then you have a 3. So 3, 11. And then you have an 8. So if you look at this, you have an 8 and a 3. That is 11. And this is 11. So you have 11, 11 on 1111 Tarot. And we're using the 1111 Wheel of Life board. Very nice. Sweet. 11 might mean something very much. Could be 1111 means something to you this week. We have this Empress, and this is in our fire sign. This is a passionate feeling, and this is what the ancestors are speaking. So I feel this is you, Pisces, with this message of emotion. And I feel this is another energy. I feel you may have found that through everything that has occurred, you have come out finding the strength within to communicate some feelings to who you see as your Empress, maybe. I'm feeling this as another energy. Give me a minute. There's something going on here, Pisces. Wow. Okay. So a message came in or went out. It was very quick. And it was very passionate. And then it went out. And I don't know why I'm saying it went out, but it left you stronger. It went out. It went unrecognized. I don't know. I just know after this message and after it came in, there was this passionate exchange. And you came out so much stronger, and so did they. This was a healing that took place, a true healing. So I say this as in the past, but I feel like this is coming in. I feel like this is just going to be happening or has just occurred. You have a 21, another closed cycle, because it's the last major arcana. Could talk about this travel. And we start a whole new cycle. I feel like you've switched gears. Like maybe this message caused you to switch gears. You go from your south node with this 8 of fire to closing a cycle completely. I see this keyhole. We'll have to watch for a key to see if we get a key. Wow. Interesting. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this. This is Celebrations of Love Oracle cards. We're going to use this to kind of see where we are in our cycle. Midnight Roundup Cheerfulness. Look at the unicorns. Midnight Roundup. Yeah, I feel like this was really passionate. I think it was like a really quick event. Like, oh snap. And it happened during this last full wolf moon. Let's move over here and see where we're headed in our cycle. Harmony. Atlantis 2. The dolphins are swimming through Atlantis. Your ancestors see you as the Empress now. You've brought harmony to them. You've completed a cycle. And a major, major cycle at that. Like, I'm talking huge. So whatever you just went through, Pisces, it happened really quick. If that resonates with you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It came in like a flash. It leveled the playing field. Everybody was an adult. It was very passionate. A lot of communication of feelings. And it leveled everybody up. And it completed a cycle. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. What's coming next, right? Let's go ahead and check. I'm excited. My Pisces, how are we doing anyway, right? I mean, look at you. You've got the cross in the middle showing how the divine and the collective, as well as our ancestors, are crossing our paths. Now, let's go ahead and build the foundation. We're going to clarify a page of water on this midnight roundup. Beautiful unicorns. Let me see if I can grab one. There it goes. Like little elf fairies on the back. In illumination. Are you serious? What, Pisces? The world. Clarity. 5 of Swords. And wisdom. The Magician. Wow. I'm going to show you that. What a hand. This isn't the easiest read, I'll give you that. So here we are, closing the cycle. You know the cycle's closed. That's why you're still watching, because you're like, yep, this is me. It's the world. It's the 21 again. You have 2 21s. So you have the world up here, it's a 21. And then different deck, you have the world here. Now look, she's bared her soul. It's all out there. There's no more. I mean, there's no more to it. The situation is resolved. It's complete. The cycle is completely finished. Double tap. Clarity. 5 of Swords. Winning at all costs. Someone won. Someone actually was victorious. The clarity is that the person was in a battle. I don't think they were aware that they were up against this magician. So you may have been, Pisces, manifesting something. And they may have been manifesting something. But clearly somebody thought this was a game. And I think that's where it got walking away. Like, I think it was recognized with the clarity that this was a game. And somebody walked away. They're just like, no, this is a game to someone. You know, wisdom can be somebody that would choose to manipulate, but it signifies single. But in this situation, in the wisdom, and with the 5, in this completed cycle, it's like you've removed an energy from your surroundings that was combative and was draining from you. Oof, right? So quickly this came in, and it's either coming in quickly and it's going to be a snap. I'd say 24 hours, right? Okay, we're over here in summer, which it's not that it's summertime when this happens. It's the summer of this experience. It could have taken 10 years, could have taken 20 years to get here, could have been 8. Emotional trial and error. I say 8 because of the 8 of fire. Here we go. In love, something's definitely victorious for your highest good. Trust. I'm going to leave this so you guys can see this. I'm just getting used to the board, you know. Sorry, my arm itched and I'm wiggling the camera. Love you guys. Bear with me. So we have death and trust. And then in growth, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So this is definitely growth of stability, of being single. I think you recognize that you manifested this as well, or it wouldn't have come into being. So you both manifested something. Both of you were wanting to win. Maybe you were both wanting to win each other's heart in some way, you thought, but it turned out to be more of a battlefield. Love is a battlefield. I just heard it. Love is a battlefield. I cannot sing. I'm not going to try. And that cycle completed. So what has occurred is in love, in your 10th house, 10th house is all about your life's path. You are now able to celebrate because you have completed the cycle. You are being shown in love that what is truly aligned for you with this 1111 card, which is your 4 of Wands. 1111 on 1111 Tarot, on using the 1111 Wheel of Life board. I kid you not. It's just 1111 everywhere. And remember, you have the 3 and the 8, which is 11. And then you have this page, which is also an 11. So in trust, it is over. You see it. The trust is done. The trust is done. I'm just like, I don't know what to say. Like you're numb. You're like, yep. Which left you stronger than you've ever been before. Huge growth in your physical, mental, and emotional health, in your life path. Look how strong you are. Like you've changed. You know you're walking your desired path. And that's probably, I guarantee you, why we're seeing this Empress in the ancestors speak. And this Atlantis too. Think of it, ancestors, Atlantis. Maybe that has something to do with you. But they're in harmony with the Empress. They see you as beautiful. And you don't, the part of it all is, I think the whole time, it's like you were trying to understand this union. And even the divine is telling you it was for a reason, maybe not a season. A love connection defies explanation. It just was. And take away the beautiful parts and start a new beginning. Here we go. We're going to come up here and see what we're manifesting out of all this. This is your physical. Let me adjust the camera. Bear with me. I'm not getting very good at that. We'll get better. Introspect, your ninth house, philosophy. Yeah, you've went within to just digest everything. And you are following your higher path. And I know this because right here is the Four of Wands, the 1111. So there's no doubt that this Empress is being qualified by this Hermit. The Empress is basically going within for guidance and introspect, looking at the entire situation and just, like I said, chewing on the information. In dream, you have the Sun, the innocent child. In your perspective, I believe that you are healed to the level that you can move forward. When you get the Sun in your own perspective, I could cry for you, Pisces. This is just exquisite. Your fifth house is all about this eternal child. And for you to get the Sun, it's like, yes, finally, right? You deserve the Sun. Pisces, you deserve the Sun. Experience. What's your experience, lovely? Page of Pentacles. So, in your experience, this has brought you strength as well as you've maintained yourself in a dignified way. You're starting on some project that you're going to focus on. And I'm not sure if it's a new job, something you're working on at home, but you're going to work a little bit on building something creative around you in some way. It's an expression, in a sense, of something material. And it's definitely a feeling of healing within. And that's going to just bring you this beautiful wheat and leave the tares in the basket. And I say tares because when you go out and you cut the wheat down and then you shake out the wheat, the tares will fall out. That's all the weeds that are no good. And just that golden wheat remains. Even though she has a beautiful hat on, all masks are off with her. She's just exquisite. So let's come up here. We're going to move to our spiritual success. You have this completed cycle. So what are our lessons and blessings that have come from this? Because that's really important for us to understand. And it's more important for us to understand this than it is what exactly it was that went on, right? Which is our cleansing. What we get out of our 12th house. It's all about the unseen realm. We're cleansing out this in and out energy. We now have an understanding that love is a battlefield, that this person plays a game. And this energy is being cleansed by you, which has completed the cycle, which has brought us to the Empress in our ancestors' view, which is you. And this harmony of absolute exquisite feeling between the 5D and you. And I think I said I felt like this was you and I felt like this was someone else. I feel like you've grown from this page of water where you just kept making the same trip. over and over, like Groundhog Day, just repetitively. And now look what you're seen as. The Empress, you've just grown, right? In renewal, what are we renewing? Scorpio energy, 8th house. Wow, this is a huge transformation. You now realize you've worked hard to get to the top. And where you've gotten has been, you know, a real struggle. Like, you're huge. This is a tiny little valley, giant mountains, and you're well up above that. And you know what I read the other day? I read this, and I'm just going to paraphrase it. You know the guy that made it to the top of the mountain? Yeah, he didn't just get dropped there, did he? And that's what I see here with this card, is you didn't get dropped on top, you earned it. And you're not going to put up, see this guy's riding away? Yep, he's riding away, off to travel away. I see you as protecting your energy, and you're renewing this protective energy to hold tight to what you've earned. And impurity, Cancer, has to do with the moon, 4th house. 4th house is all about your true stability. It's this Ace of Wands, and it's this pureness of understanding that you are being offered a brand new blessing. Wow. I kind of feel like, even though that's his arm right there, I feel like that's the moon too. And I think it happened, all this happened because that moon is right above this moon. I think this all took place during this wolf moon. Some occasion occurred. And when that occasion occurred, it was real passionate. It was really quick, but it closed out a true cycle. And like, you came out as the Empress, this Atlantean Empress. Male or female doesn't matter. There's no masculine or feminine decipher. I mean, how do I put this? I said that kind of wrong. There's no male or female. There's no gender in the tarot. So even if you're male, you are royalty. That you've earned it. You've earned your right. And this is all 4 queens, or you could see it as all 4 kings if you're male. But what's beautiful is this harmony is coming out. There is some sort of a really big blessing coming in. You're going to feel extremely passionate. I'm just going to draw a couple clarifiers through these blessing cards for this top row here. So I do not know the name of this deck. Forgive me, my loves. I really don't. Go ahead, hit that like and subscribe if you would like to support the channel. The channel is growing because of you guys. Any of you that want to learn tarot, I uploaded 5 classes, so that way you can join with me when we read the tarot. Here we go. Knight of Wands, instinct, wolf. I told you I had to do with that wolf moon. There's no way to deny it now. Instinct. So you went with your instinct, your gut, and you knew that this in and out energy, whether it was business or love, I don't know what it was. This event was very quick. It was in, out. And you saw it coming a mile away through your instinct. And that is being clarified. And, oh yeah, here it is. Now you went from the 7 of Wands and clarifying that 7 of Wands. We've got this shape-shifting energy. See, the wolf could see it. He spotted the shapeshifter a mile away. And that's you, Pisces, going, yeah. And it brought you on the inside. So sanctuary is all about protecting your home and going within, being creative. And look, he's actually drawing on the walls, and I said a passionate new blessing. It might be something that you are going to find transmutes your energy better than you ever dreamed. But the fact that you were able to go within and clearly see this shapeshifter swing in and swing out and remain the Empress. I am so damn proud of you, Pisces. Beautiful, beautiful reading. I love you guys so, so much. Let me find a moon. Right. Let's see. Here we go. I love you to the moon and back. Much love, much light. Namaste.